Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you're new here, my name is Anca and I do illustration related videos. So if you're into that, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. So for today's video, I'm starting a new commission, as I call it, and I wanted to talk a bit about what to do and what not to do when searching for client work, how to approach client work, and just some tips and tricks I've learned throughout the years. So first off, this illustration that I'm doing is for a baby nursery, so I will be doing 2 more paintings for this. And this is a client that has come back to me over and over again, and I think it's partially because we're friends and partially because she's happy with the way we communicate. So this is a very important aspect when building a relationship with a client, is you have to communicate very well with them. When receiving a brief, you have to make sure that you ask questions, you have to make sure that you understand the project you're given, ask for examples or offer examples to see what it is that the client actually wants. That would be my number 1 tip, is communication is very important with the clients. Also, you need to know who is your client. So for me, as I've found out throughout the years, it's basically mostly women who enjoy my illustrations. They like nature, they like cats, so they're pretty much into the same things that I am, and what you put out there is what you will attract, basically. Also, another important aspect that I've learned to do with clients is to follow up. So once you completed a project, it's always nice to ask what they think and how the project works for them. For example, I do a lot of wedding invitations, and I always like to know how the bride and the groom liked the invitations or how the guests like them and stuff like that. So it's nice to have some feedback once you are done with the project. So getting client work can be pretty much a daunting task when you are starting illustration, but make sure you create content for your ideal client. Make sure you post online frequently so that people can find you. Most of my clients come from Instagram or Facebook, so yeah, you have to be active on social media. Also, it's important to be clear about your pricing, whatever that may be. I, for example, charge hourly, or depending if it's a bigger project, I charge by the quantity. It really depends on the type of project you have, but it's important to let the client know what your pricing is. Also, to be able to find clients, it's good to create contacts. So I would suggest to go to art fairs and attend design fairs and meet new people, and maybe they'll be interested and they will contact you back. And also, I think it's important to start local. I used to have this huge dream that I will be an international illustrator, and that's still my dream, but most of my clients come from Romania, where I am, and it's good to have a base where you can work for people, build your portfolio up, and maybe then you will extend your client geography, if that makes sense. So these are my top tips on how to get client work. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section, and I will get back to you. And I hope you enjoyed this speed painting. This is a kind of typography illustration. I haven't really done this before, but it's botanical, so it's really up my alley. And I used my Kuretake Gansai Tambi for this illustration, and also the Finetec pearlescent color. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!